you can try to augment your answer by thinking of definitions. This paragraph can be even longer. What would you define based on what I've written? Which concepts are worth defining? Very good. I'm thinking the same.
Consumer surplus.
Consumer surplus. X inefficiency, basically we've described, is okay. Equity, already described. Okay? And another way to augment your answer, what's E? The last E stands for? Examples. You can try to weave in examples like in this case, X inefficiency, I can say overstaffing. You hire too many people than necessary. Okay? And you can even say this. Okay? Like after Grab's takeover of Uber. Okay? Grab bought over Uber. There was higher price. You have fewer ride discounts. Don't know if you all remember those days when there was Uber. Fewer discounts. Yeah. So this is just another piece of evidence where, yeah, because lowering of the consumer surplus. So are you confident in this approach now? Yes.
When we're talking about consumer surplus,
Yeah.
Consumer surplus ACPM.
ACPM. Yes, correct. Did I write this
I
correctly?
think that
Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you. ACPM, not ABP. Oh, good. Okay, good. Thank you. Ken, this is your R1. Any questions before I move on to E1? Really, you follow this, it's safe, okay? If the question really comes out, you follow this structure. Maybe a few months down the road, you are thinking, oh, should I take history econs really? Fun, history econs is fun. During my time, I took equivalent of history econs, history chemistry, and I applied for history physics as well. Then they rejected me. They said, no, maximum 2. Okay, but during my time, they don't call it H3, they call it S paper. And a special paper. Okay, not very special that one. E1, what do you do? E1 typically, you try to erode the strength of R1. How do you do that? Okay, monopoly is undesirable given adverse impact. So here you can say, however, the adverse impacts highlighted above may not, or however, the impacts highlighted above may not be as adverse. E1, do you need a diagram? Oh, do you need a diagram? No, you do that for R1, R2. Don't need one for here, right? But this is usually quite short. Like, for example, if the good is not a necessity, Grab rights, not necessity. Public transport is. This is not. The impact of higher price on equity is not as